Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning. Just popping on here because probably won't be able to stream much today with everything going on. So just gonna do a quick half hour, an hour stream. Try to catch some more trades. ORB was great. Another payout from Take Profit Trader. All my Apex payouts are resolved. No more pending payouts. I got denied on a couple and approved on most. This month is looking to be like my best month of the year. Yep, very easy win today. I did not record my screen, but my entries. Oh, what account did I do it on? This was my opening trade. A little scary today because I got missed by like a tick. Initially pulled back on me and then it went. So, but it was nice. It definitely works for me. But can we find any other trades today? What a crazy move to the upside. I thought the market was going to dump today, but well, I didn't know. I got like 2 text messages or 3 text messages if I think it's going to dump because that's what Twitter is saying. I've been so busy with my projects that I haven't really even looked at the market till this morning. Another Take Profit Trader payout. I mean, 7th payout in a row. 7 days in a row. 7 days of the account. Another payout. I can't wait to get all these to pay out. I really need to get this second one above the safety net. SR for the Apex does not have anything against. 5 points is a lot, or 10 points is a lot. That would be crazy if that's what the prop firms. I don't know of any prop firm that has that. Nice. MFU is 5 points or 10 seconds or something like that. So it's either or. But yes, on it. My opening trade is 5 points, so good there. I don't know, this is going to continue higher or this is a reversal. Oh shit. Gorani, I might have to try that. I really want to just get Tradeify. I think I want to do it. I got 2 Phidias cash accounts, so I'm going to try to get back to a live account with Phidias. If I get these 2 to pay out, then I could get back to a live account with $1,000 drawdown, and then I could do the opening range trade on that, and then just take money out every 3 days or so. Because the minimum payout on Phidias Live is 500, so I'll have to do 3 days in a row. So every 3 days to get a payout. Or I would just do every Thursday. Let's say, depending on how long I forget how long it takes to get approved, but maybe like every Thursday night request to payout. See, I like this long. It pulls back one more time. Come on, pull back a little bit more. I'm going to assume there's some stops there, so I'll do this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to look to take a long if we break above 414. I got some slippage there. Okay, doesn't look too promising. I would think that would explode. Let's see, maybe one more time. There we go. That's much better. I would have been out, but the slippage. I got a point of slippage almost. Yeah, I would have been out if not the slippage. That sucks. Maybe a trap down here. Still fighting. Now, if this breaks now, my target should be a little higher. Should move up my target like a couple ticks. Go for an extra point. Damn. Painful trade so far. Really think if it breaks these highs, the 420, we might retest 430s. Well, needs to break it first. Struggling. There we go. Very nice. Okay, one account done. Damn, seeing my account balances at 52,000 kind of sucks. It was nice seeing the 54,000. But of course, I didn't blow the account. I got payouts. Current payout situation with Apex. So I requested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 payouts in May, and I got 2 denied. I got denied for $3,300. See how this reacts. One free reset. It's still not bad. But is the account discounted still? I hope it is. I'm becoming a professional at using an excavator, guys. In case trading doesn't work out, I could get a job as an excavator operator. A lot of fun. A little bit of a trap right there. Really wonder. I'm just gonna go right back to the highs. Forklift. Yes, I have a small bobcat as well for with the forklift for the trees. I'm planting trees tomorrow. How many contracts? Depending on what size accounts you have. It's 50% of the allowed contracts that you could trade on the PA. So if the maximum contracts in the 50K is 10 contracts, you could trade 5 contracts until you get above the safety net. On the 25,000, you want to trade 2 contracts at most of NQ, 20 of MNQ, until you get above $1,600 in the account. So above 1600, there's no limit on contracts? Not really, no. But you wouldn't want to be using more than 2 contracts on that account for a long time. If you're using 4 contracts, you're going to blow the account so quick. Yeah, my goal is 25,000 for this month. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days left. Not including today, of course. The Memorial Day weekend next Monday. I'm not trading Memorial Day weekend. Doesn't count as a trading day anyway. Omar, what's going on? I have more evals to give away. I just don't know if I'm going to have time today or tomorrow. I think Wednesday is going to be a longer stream, most likely. Let me see the weather. It's like just very busy, guys, till I get done with my landscaping. Similar to yeah, Wednesday rain, Thursday rain. Damn, rain every day. This rain's been crazy. How's my weekend? It was good. I became a excavator operator over the weekend. I dug out some roots. And I got to go back out there right now. I got to... there's this excavator guy here with... using my excavator. I rented it. He rents one too. He does it part-time. He's redoing my front lawn. He's ripping up my front lawn so I could do new grass. That I couldn't do. That takes too much skill and experience. I'd like to get a couple more trades here. I just don't know which direction I want to go in. Bigger time frame, we still are pretty bullish, obviously. Even though we had a pretty bearish pre-market, it's can we retest the highs from, was it Thursday? Or even Friday? Did you guys see that crazy dump at the close? Yes. That's how I passed this. That's how I passed these accounts, by the way, guys. These Phidias accounts, I passed them right on this crazy dump right before the close. That was insane. I caught it by like mistake. I went to check something on the computer and I saw it. I was like, oh shit. That was an insane move out of nowhere, like 10 minutes before the close, like 4:50 p.m. Past 150K apex, 50K bull knocks, and 50K top step. Very nice. And positive 1082 on the 25,000 account by extending one over 8 contracts. Well, you can't go over 8 contracts because it's a 25K account. You can only trade 4. Can only trade 4. And let me on NQ? No, not possible. Maybe M and Q. And big dump. I'm gonna switch accounts here just so I don't trade the same account. Make it a little easier. Let me just call my dad really quick. He didn't pick up. All right. We're in this range right now. Come on, I need a couple more trades. I gotta flip my take profit. Let me do that now before I forget. I'm gonna have 3 take profit accounts tomorrow. Got another eval to do. I need $28 here, guys. $28 to I gotta do it. We gotta do it. $28 on, I think that's 7 ticks. I don't know if I want to take a breakout or if I should just wait for a pullback. I don't want to get failed and get a pullback. I feel like it's much easier to just looking to get a quick pop here for 7 ticks to pass this take profit trader eval. Just in case we pull back, I'll just take the pullback. Come on, give me 7 ticks. Of course, it's gonna become a headache. Never easy. Take profit trader 1 day to pass? No, 5 days. $5 to pass on take profit. That's the negative part of it. But that's the only way they could survive. They would get milked like crazy if they had 1 day to pass. Don't tell me that trade for freedom because I need to get 8 ticks in my direction. All less. You could do at a time. You could do 1,000,000 contracts. Doesn't matter. If you do 1 contract at a time, you could do 1,000,000 in a day if you can. There's no limit on that. It's at a time. So you're good. See, if I would have bought that dip, which I had an order out here, I would have been out. Just no patience. When I try to get this 35, it's always the most difficult $35 because you don't want to waste time. Which prop firms do I prefer? The only one that I prefer that I don't have here is Tradeify if you trade with Tradeivate or NinjaTrader. But other than that, these are my favorite prop firms right now. Apex, Bullnox, Take Profit, Phidias, Tradeify, and My Funded Futures. Obviously, Top Step's good too. I got to get back on Top Step. Just a little more expensive. Man, this is the most painful 7-tick trade ever. I would be ashamed to lose this. Almost makes me want to hedge. Last year didn't have to do that, but thank you. It almost wants me to hedge the 25K eval just in case. I gotta go near the lows now. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's no limit on how many contracts you could trade. Now, this is one prop firm, Take Profit, that used to have that. You could do 50 trades in a day. That's how Take Profit Trader was. It used to be 50 trades in a day. And they had a daily loss limit. They removed the 50 trades in a day, and then they removed the daily loss limit, and now they're becoming one of the most popular prop firms, and I think we saw their growing pains a little bit. Come on, just pop. Yeah, it's not gonna. The more it does this, the more bearish it becomes. It's refusing to bounce. Watch. This is dangerous long right here. Very dangerous long. It's probably going to blow this account, actually. When you can't make new highs, that's like a telltale sign of a reversal. Like, how many times did we try to make new highs? You know, even here, it still didn't make it, didn't break this high. So this was the previous high of the first pullback. See how here it pulls back, it makes a new high, pulls back, makes a new high, pulls back, new high, pull back, new high, pull back, new high, pulls back deeper, nice trap, new high, pulls back, lower low, pulls back, lower low, pulls back. This is all in the same because this doesn't make a new low, so this is considered, this is basically one big move. So when this pulls back, it doesn't break this high. And now every time we pop, makes a lower, lower low, pulls back, and it just can't. And it's just gonna, eventually it's gonna break the support and it's gonna dump. Been caught on this side of the move so many times. Always usually when I go for a quick scalp. Hopefully I'm wrong this one time. This excavating stuff is so exciting to watch. I gotta watch this high here. See, it's getting sold right off. I got one contract, so I got plenty of room. But now I had no patience because I wanted to get this trade out of the way so that way I could focus on the funded accounts. And now being stuck here a much longer time frame than I would want. Not that I would take any other trades right now because there's really nothing I like, but the reason why I jumped in there is because I didn't want to waste time. I just figured I could get 7 ticks really quick. It's crazy how it works, but if you ever use a stop loss for 7 ticks, I don't think you could ever make that work. How many trades would you have to take? Say you take one mini, right? And you use a 7 tick stop loss. Can you pass an eval that way? Like, will one trade finally work? Gotta watch this 407 area. Could just trap. And then I might just have to bail. Come on. There we go. Wow, that was the most stressful 7 ticks ever, but passed it. So I'm gonna have 4 funded accounts with take profit tomorrow. 2 25Ks and 2 50Ks. I really would want to get this one over the safety net just to be able to take out 2 payouts a day from take profit, like, you know, $400 to maybe I'll do 3 contracts on one and 2 contracts on the other and do $500 a day. And then have the 2 other accounts follow, and then take profit trader is just amazing, especially for like a strategy like that where one day could really just be the bad day that I gotta start all over. So on ball knocks, I need like 12, 13, 14 days in a row to win, right? So what if I'm on day 12 of wins and then I blow up the account or take a massive loss? Then it's like all the progress is gone. Versus on take profit, you keep taking the money out. There's no money lost in there besides the safety net. And it's crazy because I didn't know you could take out 50% of the safety net on take profit. I don't know if you guys knew that. I don't know after how many payouts that is though. Is that after? Is it after any payout, or let me see. Take profit trader. If I go here, so like here allows me to take out all the balance. You will close the account, yes. You will close the account, but if you want to get a new one, for example, or if you have the 150K and you got to make what, 4,500 on it. So you could take out, you don't have to take all of it out, right? You could take out like half of the safety net and still have plenty of drawdown. If I flip fifth day to past 500 trading days, do I get the pro account on the same trading day? No, next day. And it's like late. And sometimes even the first time I did it, it took like 2 days. So all depends, you know. They've gotten better. They've gotten better for sure, but oh man, sucks that we're in the chop now. I'm just checking something. What time frame do I use? I like the 500 tick time frame right now the most. Yeah, it works, ruins. It works, but last year I got, you know, it got kind of banned, so hopefully. The way I do it now, I don't think there is a way. Yeah, from Apex. Tick Trader doesn't allow first 5 minutes of the open to be scalped. Take Profit Trader. I mean, My Funded Futures doesn't, allow quick second trades, even though I don't know how strict they are on that. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. People want to do it, let them do it. But that's why I don't show it on stream. I showed it last year and then it got punished. It's a really good trade. But this year I'm doing it different. Well, not this year. Now I'm doing it different. That's why I came back to it. If you do it my original way, it's not going to work anymore. So now there's no way. I mean, there's a way they could ban it. But it would just have to be limited to like how many seconds you could be in a trade, which would ban a lot of trading strategies. Which would be a bunch of BS. Still long bias for sure, but can I get something? We just need 21 ticks, right? It's not that big of a. I also don't want people copying it, like. And it puts pressure. Then it puts pressure on myself, and it's like, no point. We might get a reversal. We shall see. I don't speculate on news because I got burned too many times in the past with stocks. All right. Clearly a range here. Yes, Take Profit Trader is still a 5-day eval. Takes a while. It's almost better to have them like lined up. And if you're not gonna trade it, just flip it. Like that's what I'm gonna do, for example, here. So like this one eval and take profit. I'm not gonna trade it today, but I am gonna just flip it so that way it counts as a trading day. Come on, fill me. All right, so it counts as a trade, and now it's a 4-day eval whenever I decide to get to it. Next trade, and Luna, what's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm thinking about taking this long over this high, even though no, it's not gonna work. A deeper pullback would be ideal. Like a big sell-off into the 300 area would be even lower. I didn't realize how big this move is actually, because I was gone from my desk from 9:32 to like 10 o'clock. How does flipping affect your consistency on eval with take profit? It doesn't. It doesn't affect anything. Consistency is just consistency. It's uh, 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 uh. Don't you need 2 days of 1500 then pass and flip 3 days? I don't understand your questions. Sorry, kind of confused there. Because flipping and consistency have nothing to do with each other. So if you want to elaborate or rewrite the question, that's fine. But the way you're asking the question, I have no idea exactly what you're asking me. All right, I'm going to stream till 12 o'clock, and that's it. Maybe I'll come. No, actually, probably won't be. I got to... Okay, we're going to do a giveaway this way. I like this giveaway style, actually. It doesn't clutter the chat, and it helps with engagement. All right, so just leave a comment of some sort. It's like a, you know, make sure the comment makes sense for the video, not just a bot type of comment. Had a pretty good trading day that day. I requested pretty, you know, decent payouts. So you could say something about the payouts, about the consistency, whatever you want to say. But that's the previous stream. And at 12 o'clock, so in 40 minutes, we'll do a drawing for a 50K, not a 50K, sorry, a any size Apex eval. You get a code and you could use it for anything. So go and comment. All right, so as far as trading goes, this is tough to trade. This was beautiful to trade. Right now it's in the range, right? So like you don't want to buy too high. It hasn't reversed yet. The longer it consolidates here, technically it's a bull flag, but I see this as more of a bearish price action when it's not following through. But until we get a move one way or the other, I can't really take a trade. Did the ORB work again today? Yeah. Yep. That makes it 12 days in a row on the funded account. So 12 days in a row is pretty solid for pretty much getting a payout. Obviously, those accounts already were pretty beefy when I started doing the opening range trade, so I got plenty of payouts. But if it was a brand new account, I can request like 800 bucks on the 150K account today, but am I going to? Probably not. I think I'm going to wait till at least end of this week to request a payout on that one. By Friday, if I win every day this week, I could get a full payout on that account, so might as well go for it. I need 2 more days on this Bullnox account to get a full payout. I already could request 1,100, but I'm going to go for a $1,500 payout. So that's 15. It'll be 2.5. That's 4,000. That'll put me at 20,000. And then hopefully next week we'll get some more payouts. Actually, I haven't been feeling any drawdown during the ORB. Today was the first time I felt some drawdown, which we could take a look. How much drawdown did I actually feel? 2 contracts. So I was down 270 today. 250. Which sucked because I got slippage here to enter. And look, it missed me by this much. So I almost got out instantly and then pulled out. I was like, oh God, here we go. But as you could see, it would have worked. So today was like one of the first days I felt drawdown. Usually it goes right into my target. So I don't know what my stop loss should be. In June, if I don't lose till June, I got to figure out a stop loss. And I'm going to start a new account with Apex Small. I passed one eval. I had a bunch of evals renew. And I think I'm just going to go right with 5 contracts. 50K, just go right with 5 contracts, brand new account, do that 3 days in a row, and then go down to, 2 contracts or 3. Got to be aggressive on the brand new accounts because otherwise it takes forever. And it's a lot more painful to lose an account that's already, if I'm using 5 contracts, if I get any sort of pullback, especially when I have a trailing drawdown, it's going to be tough to work out of. So I want that to be on the brand new account, not on an account that's got, payouts and it's above safety net. How much was the drawdown? 250 today. Micros or minis? Micros. Micros, of course. Micros. We only trade micros here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can't make money with micros in 21 ticks. Yeah, 100 micros would work. 50 micros. I wonder if the copy trader would explode. What if you copy traded 20 accounts at 50 micros? Would the copy trader work? I wonder. That would be... a 1,000 contracts? No, my math is way off. No, yeah, it would be 1,000 micros. Wow, what a chop. Of course I get on stream and we get this chop. And as soon as I end the stream, it's going to go into nice price action. question, for 25K Apex eval, how many ticks would I set for one trade that either not enter, pass or fail? So how you do that, I don't know what platform you use. If you want to do it manually on a calculator, you take the target, right? So you have a target of $1,500. So you take 1,500 and then you divide it by how many contracts you could trade. So on the 25K with Apex, you could trade 4 contracts, right? So I take $1,500 divided by 4, and that equals to $375. So that's how much money you got to make per contract to pass the eval. So how many ticks is in $375? So then I divide it by 0.5. I mean, divided by 5, not 0.5. That is 75 ticks. And then to cover commissions, it's 1 tick. So you add 1 more tick, so it's 76 ticks. So it's more difficult to pass a 25K than it is a 50K, because with 50K, it's 61 ticks, and with a 25K, it's 76 ticks. So it's extra 15 ticks that you got to get to pass a 25K. And you could do that for every prop firm. But usually 1 tick will cover your commissions on, I think, on every prop firm. Does anyone have more commissions than 1 tick? I don't know. But right now, what I'm looking for on, I'm looking for those traps. I'm looking for the reversals just to be able to consistently get those 21 ticks on another trade. So if I have 2 trades, like I was thinking about looking into a opening range trade as well. But as you could see today, it would have worked, but it would have been a little sketch. How much drawdown would I have felt? So let's say I got in there. Yeah, I would have felt like $1,000 drawdown. And then we had a trap down here. So there's no way to stop out here because that's an actual entry. I wasn't around for this, so I didn't see it. But my opening range trade would be to take a break of the opening range trade with a candle close above the opening range on the 500 tick chart and then enter above it. So here was still a fake out, but this was a beautiful trap. Here we had a beautiful trap, and here we had a beautiful trap. 2 nice traps. Be right back, guys. We'll take a look outside what's going on. 2 seconds. Make sure you guys leave a comment in the link up in the pinned comments thingy, whatever you call this. Leave a comment there if you want a free eval with Apex. We're going to do a drawing at 12 o'clock in 25 minutes. Oh, sorry guys. Gonna have to end the stream. 12 o'clock, perfect. Maybe I'll come on later. I just don't know. Too much going on with the lawn, and we got 2 days to do it. 2 days to do it because of rain. So let's do a giveaway, guys. So if you didn't leave a comment, too bad. But if you left a comment, you will enter a giveaway for a Apex eval. Okay. So link is up in the pinned comments. You got a minute or so before I get ready. Sorry guys for the short stream today, but again, the weather's not cooperating. I would love to stream till this morning. I was doing rentals and stuff. I rented another skid steer and all this stuff. So just a pain. I really, Sean, I really enjoyed the opening range trade for that reason. It doesn't waste all my day. The only problem is there's no way I'm doing all the accounts. So I still got to trade throughout the day to count, to trade all the accounts, and really want to get comfortable with finding another 21 tick trade. And yeah, as you guys see, as you guys could see, we did make a new high. So again, can you make today a flip day? Yeah, I will. I definitely will. The only problem with that is then it's hard to keep track. But let me do that while I'm still here. Let me just make all the accounts a flip day. So I already did that on take profit. Let's go to Apex, MNQ. Okay. All right. Which accounts did I still need to trade? Come on, Rhythmic, where are you? Can't find my Rhythmic page. 346. $401. That's all the accounts. Perfect. I think. Am I missing one? 347. Yep. All right, perfect. Yeah, I got to do that, Sean. I really got to do that because it's hard to keep up with your P&L once you are, flipping accounts, and all the accounts are different days and all that stuff. So, can't promise there's going to be a live stream tomorrow because I am going to be planting trees, but Wednesday for sure because Wednesday's raining. So, all right, guys, we're going to pick a winner of a giveaway for Apex eval. Okay, let's see. Fetch. Oh, that didn't work. Why not? Why is that not working? Paste the YouTube link right here. Okay, that's not working. That's great. Let's try another website maybe. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Let's see. Oh, Polish soccer. Are you here? My fellow Polish person. Is this the comment that they left? No. What was the comment that they left? Doesn't tell you? It's terrible. I almost wish he's not here because I want to see what comments they left. Oh, if this is the comment, this is not going to count. I said it's got to be a significant comment. If that's the comment, then I'm not counting that. If it's haha, it's not going to count. But I don't know. Can't even find them. Yep. Disqualified because this is a comment. Comments like this, guys, is not gonna. GM, not gonna work. This is acceptable because this is motivational. But like hello Alpine, stuff like that. If I recognize your name and you're regular on the stream, I'll let it go this time, but next time it will not work. Let's try it again. There we go. Techniques. Are you here? He's also not here. That's you. Let me see. Yeah, because this goes by a different username. Let me see. Yep. That is the winner. Congratulations. Send me an email. But yeah, we're gonna keep them streams coming. Don't you guys worry. It's just you know, springtime and when will I ever win a giveaway? I won a giveaway once on the stream for Call of Duty. That's how I kind of started with with giveaways. When I started my streams, there wasn't many giveaways, you know. So I had to figure out a way. So I won a controller for a computer. It was a PlayStation controller, like a modified PlayStation controller for computer gaming, and that gave me motivation to do giveaways on my channel. All right, guys, hit the likes. You know what? On days like today, I gotta make videos. That's what, like when I'm done with work, I'll be done like 7 p.m. Make a video, right? Make a video, talk about payouts, talk about, opening trade, talk about how things are going, the mental state I'm in, the confidence, low confidence, high, whatever it might be. Just talk about it. Just make a quick video, get some views, grow the channel. It's like I gotta do something because lack of streams, it's not good. Or maybe I should just get on 8 o'clock in the morning. But this morning I was renting equipment. I got back to my desk at 9:20 a.m. I took the opening trade. It took me longer to take the screenshot of the opening range trade, like the P&L, than the actual trade itself, because I had to, put it all together nicely. If you're just tuning in, all my Apex, I know it says a review and stuff, but all my Apex payouts got approved or denied. So I'm not waiting for any decisions. So this past weekend, I got denied and approved. Waited extra few days this time around. Some days, some accounts I waited 3-4 days to get approved or denied. So actually it wasn't that many days, like 3 days maybe. But man, well, opening range trade describing it, I can't do it. I screwed myself last year, big time. So I'm not gonna get into the detail. I feel like it's like if I explain it, then almost anyone could do it, and then it's like, oh, prop firm's gonna be like, oh, we can't allow this. So I don't know. Everyone thought I was crazy last year when I said that. And what happened? Prop firms made changes. Prop firms don't want easy strategies. Like if you have a strategy that's like really easy to explain, probably keep it to yourself. But my opening range trade is not a secret. I've showed it many, many times. I talk about it all the time. And I showed it on Friday. It's just 21 ticks using the opening range, right? The opening range is not range in the sense high and low. The range meaning the ATR. That's why I wish I named the term or the trade differently than ORB, because it's not an opening range trade as in here's a high, here's a low, I go in, I go when it breaks that, and I go short when it breaks the lows. No. It's an opening range as in opening increase of the ATR, the average true range, which is how much is the NASDAQ or whatever you're trading moving at the moment. And obviously right at 9:30 when the New York Stock Exchange opens, there's an increase in volatility, therefore increase in the range on the NASDAQ, right? From the pre-market. And that creates an easy scalp opportunity for me. But it didn't work for a while, right? I just got back to it. I mean, I gave up on it in February. Just wasn't working. I made some tweaks and now I'm working on it again. And it's so far so good, but it's only been around 16 days I've been doing it. 12 days on the funded account. Why are they denied? The drawdown. I broke the drawdown rule. Arthur, it usually will get denied regardless. You might get lucky, they might miss it. Seen those examples many times, but yeah, it's not like you just trade 8 days and you got to get denied for it to kind of get erased. If you're denied, can you recover it? You don't lose any money in the account if you're denied unless you use full contracts. If you use full contracts on day one and you're not allowed, yeah, they'll erase that account and give you a fresh account. But if it's like simple rule break, like 30% drawdown, if you break that rule, they don't erase your account back to the previous day. How did I break the drawdown rule? So on Apex, you could go negative 30% on your account. So if it's a 50K account, initially you could only go down negative $750 unrealized on a trade. And then once you get over the 2,600, the safety net, then you can go 50% drawdown. And I broke that on 2 accounts. And they showed me on the first account, they gave me the date when I broke it. And I'm like, no, I didn't break it then. And they said, oh, we apologize. And they gave me the actual trade where I broke it. So they checked the trade, and I definitely did break it. So microscalper, interesting. I wonder what causes the videos, because Apex pays out so many people that kind of payout, right? I wonder what triggers it. I have no idea. Unless it's just random selection, but it definitely would be very annoying. What is the best consistency do you think to maintain money-wise on 50K? $300 to $500. Then you never have to worry about consistency. The only thing is, I say that as a brand new account. Once you get a first payout, like I have all these accounts that got a payout already, right? I got to trade them for 5 days. 5 green days. So it's got to be 5 $50 days, and then minimum 8 days total. So that means out of the 8 days, 5 of the days have to be green. The 3 days could be flips. If I have a red day, then, that will count as one of the days. However, if I make like $500 on one of these accounts, then I got to make sure that I'm within the consistency. So I can't just make $500 first day and then make 50, 50, 50, 50, because that'll put me at $700, and $500 is going to be way more than 30% of the total. So every payout window is its own consistency. That's the annoying part. I don't like that, but for those who have a big day in the first payout window, it actually is good. Let me see. Did I get the email from our winner? Yes, I did. All right, so the Polish soccer guy did email me, and he explained why he made a comment like that. So, and I also didn't realize he's a regular on the stream, because again, the comments don't give you the name I see on the stream. So I'm gonna give him a free eval as well. So we're gonna have 4 more to give away this week. And the person didn't claim their Take Profit Trader eval from last week, so we still got that to give away. All right, so I sent out to 2 evals. All right, guys. So I'll see everyone maybe on the video later today, or if not, I'll keep you posted about stream tomorrow. And then keep those payouts coming. I'm so excited to have 4 funded accounts with Take Profit starting tomorrow. It's going to be a long process to get them to a payout stage. It's pretty much like doing another eval, but slowly I'm going to try to do it, maybe a little bit more aggressively. Maybe do 3 contracts, maybe do 5 contracts. I don't know. For another payout, day number 7 in a row, guys. Day number 7 in a row with my Bullnox payouts. I could show you what that looks like. So these are my payouts so far this month. That's how I calculated them. So I have 11,300 from Apex, 3,000 from Bullnox, and all these are Take Profit Trader daily payouts. This month. This account is a different account. I only got 1 payout from that account. I lost it, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from this current account. It's not bad. The denied ones, of course, don't count, so I took those out. And these pending are now approved. So solid month. Like going back 2 years ago, if I had a month like this trading this, I would be going out for steak dinner and celebrating a 5-figure month. Right now, this is just still half a month to go, and still got 8 days, which doesn't seem like a lot, but we only have 20 trading days typically in the month, so it's still pretty much half a month, 1/3 of the month left, and the counts are over safety net, so I could definitely request at least 1,000 or so per account still, and that will put me, easily over 25,000 this month, which would be my best month of the year. Do you keep trading the accounts once you request a payout? No, typically no. I did it one time on Take Profit last week. I didn't get to request my Take Profit payout till like the morning, and they didn't take it out before the open, so I did trade it. I don't want to miss a day of payouts. I wish I had the courage to trade my Take Profit Trader Pro account with more size throughout the more, to take 2-3 trades per day and make $500-$600. That would make a huge difference. These small payouts. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to train myself. All right, small payouts, but do it times 5, right? Do it times 5, and I don't know how this works. I don't know. Does anyone know how this works? I think it's times. I think it's this. What? There we go. So $800 a day. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, so $800 a day, that's 160. Obviously on the 50Ks, I would do 3 contracts, you know? So it's like you do that all month and that's your $16,000 to $20,000 right there just from take profit, doing absolutely nothing different than what I'm doing right now. Just more accounts, right? But I will never trade 5. I'm not saying that now, but I don't think I'm ever going to trade 5 take profit trader accounts. Because basically, if I'm trading take profit accounts, I would want to have, let's say, 3 accounts trading, or maybe even 4, but have that one account always ready to go, right? So it's over the safety net. I could trade it. But in case the opening range trade doesn't work one day and it really is a bad outcome and I lose all my take profit accounts, I'm going to have one more account left. So the following day, I could just still keep getting payouts. They're going to be much smaller, but I could still get those payouts and maybe reset the previous account or maybe just pass new ones, whatever. But just always have that cash flow going. And I just try to take the approach of every prop firm being its own cash flow. So when I say I'm going to use house money, I want the house money to be from that prop firm. Reach 53,600 today on Bull Knox, take a payout or 500 more. You talking about mine or yours? Because I'm at 53,700 and I'm doing at least estimator. We got to trade till Friday, right? Might as well make the extra 500. In my opinion, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what your payout situation is right now, but if I could request a payout today and get it on Wednesday, yeah, I would request. But if I can't request till Friday and can't get paid till next Wednesday, I might as well make the extra $400. So I'm going to trade it for 2 more days and then I'll stop. Because then I want the guaranteed money. I'm not going to risk at that point. It's $1,500. You know, $1,500, if I lose all my accounts, that pretty much covers all the accounts, right? So that's always like, it's always a mindset of just getting payouts, and just always staying ahead. You have a different vision from majority of the other traders. Well, the problem on YouTube and on social media is you want to go for big numbers, right? So when you go for big numbers, you're going to get more views, more engagement. I mean, posting, if I post a $200 payout from Take Profit Trader every day, no one gives a crap, you know, like some of you guys do, like, you know, on a personal level, because like you watch me and whatever, but from people that don't know me, they're not going to care. So I'm not going to grow my audience from that. So basically, that's why YouTube is becoming so crazy with payouts, and not even payouts, but the P&L especially. P&L, you know, 150K accounts make $10,000 per account. Like it's crazy numbers what people are doing. But I did this last year and I'm doing it again. Last year at this time, I was the #1 YouTuber when it comes to payouts. There was no other YouTuber that we could find as a community that got more payouts than I did in the first 4 months of the year. And then it all kind of fell apart. But also, other YouTubers then started to really get big payouts. So but I treated it like, you know, I was down to earth. Like I was always comparing myself to if I was trading a real account, how much money would I expect to make? You know, keeping it more realistic versus swinging for the fences and then just hoping for the best, which I was never good at. If I was good at it, I would do it. You know, if I could take 20, 50K accounts and get them to a payout of $2,000 each in 8 days, I would try, but I know I can't. Consistencies for long-term. Well, I'm not super consistent. I can't say I'm super consistent. I'm super consistent with payouts. That's the only thing I could say I'm consistent with. because I don't keep my accounts that long, you know, like, yeah, I keep them for a long time as far as 30, 40 days, but they don't really grow that much because once I'm starting to take payouts, like I might not get these accounts back to 4,100 for the next payout. I might get them only to like 53,500. So I'm going to take out, you know, $1,200 or whatever it might be. And just go from there. I would like to get them to 54,100 every time and get $2,000 payout every time, every 8 days. But that's just not going to be super realistic. So I just got to take the money when I have it. Maybe start working on some more evals. I don't know. I wasn't going to plan on getting more Apex, but I had a bunch of evals renew. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tomorrow. So maybe pass one eval a day or something. Just see if, or just YOLO one eval a day, see if I could pass. But I really want to focus on take profit. And then I definitely want to get one more ball knocks. And we got to tackle Tradeify and we got to tackle Tradeify and what's it called? My Fund the Futures. You aggressively trade Apex until you're at payout? No. I trade aggressively in the first couple days. It's like first $1,000 or so, maybe 1,500. Should try top one instant funded. As a YouTuber, I am kind of careful with what prop firms I go with, especially the new prop firms. I don't like instant funded, to be honest. Instant funded, to me, I'm trying out Lucid. Okay, Lucid did reach out, and I didn't actually do anything. Like, I paid for my account and stuff. But if they come out with the straight to funded, I'm going to see if I could get an account for free and then see how they are. But I'm trying to get funded with Lucid as well. I'm on day 3 of the eval. It's 1 day to pass, I think, or whatever. I don't even know what the rules are. But I'm just doing it with the opening range trade, 1 trade at a time. And see if I could. Yeah, I'm only up 1,000 in 3 days. Sean, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm gonna take a look. Got your email. All right, guys, I'm gonna go work on some landscaping. It's so much fun. I feel like a little kid. So I have a skid steer, which is a bobcat, like a small one, and I have a small excavator that I've been playing with all weekend. So I got pretty good at it. And now I have someone that does it professionally. He's part-time, but he's tearing up my lawn, and I got to go move some dirt to a different spot where I'm going to be planting trees. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I cut down 18 trees in my backyard, and they were just older trees that branches kept falling. And it was a project I planned for a while, but always pushed it, you know. It's expensive. So last year is definitely helping me with home projects. You know, it's going to cost me around like 40,000 at least. Trees, I spent $5,000 on trees yesterday. I spent 4,000 to cut the tree, so that's pretty much 10,000 right there after tipping people. Grass is going to be 5,000. So I'm doing new grass. This excavator guy's going to be like 2,000-3,000, so that's going to be almost 20. Dumpsters and who knows what else. Equipment rental, that was already 2,500. Nope. Oh, Tommy, those are not the days anymore, man. Not the days anymore. And I enjoy it. But those are not the days anymore. You can't hire those people anymore. They are so lazy. They're not like they used to be. You have to buy them lunch. You have to pick them up. You have to drop them off. And you have to stay on top of them. If you don't stay on top of them, then they're not going to do what you tell them. Cheap workers are not good, typically. At least not for hiring as a project manager in a sense, right? So if I'm like my landscaper, not my landscaper, but a landscaping guy is gonna come to my house to do my topsoil and my grass. Well, he's gonna have people that come with him, right? So maybe those are cheap workers, but he's not cheap. And he's from Mexico. Mexicans are the best landscapers. I know it's a stereotype, but man, it's a compliment, not a stereotype. They really know. And it's like, so when my friend was doing it, he was doing the topsoil, so I went to see what the process is and stuff. And it's 7 guys, right? All Mexican guys. You know, they're doing this hard work. I mean, this is moving like heavy ass topsoil by hand on a big property. And laughing, joking, you know, not complaining that it's hot or, you know, they're tired or this sucks, you know, like it's just a different vibe. Hired some American people and they're just complaining. Same thing with my tree cutting guys. I mean, they barely spoke any English besides the owner. And they were happy, they're laughing, you know, a branch hits them, they're laughing, you know, climbing the tree versus last year I had a couple branches fall. And that's what made me decide to cut some trees. But last year I had some trees fall, or branches, like pretty much size of a tree. And I had them removed and the guy was like, oh, it's so much work. You know, like it's not easy. Always complaining. All right, guys, I really got to go. Don't be dissing my Spanish. I'm not dissing. I'm complimenting. I'm dissing the American. But I can't. Like this guy that's doing the excavating right now, he's a really cool guy. He's actually a cop full time. And is excavating and stuff like that on the side. Like how awesome is that? I told him I'm learning, so I could work for him. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Because I gotta go do stuff. And problem with these machines, you can't work too late, right? Because it's too much noise and neighbors are gonna complain. So I'll try to make a video today about my payout status for the month and see if I can get it done. I just gotta make a video and put it out there. Not even care about editing it, thumbnails, none of that. Just make a video. Nutty does a recap every day. It takes him 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And it's so much, like, I can't keep up with Nutty streams because I'm streaming, right? Or if I'm, and guess what? When I'm eating dinner or something, I'm watching Nutty's recap. Love it. All right, guys. Congrats to our winners. We had 2 winners today on the giveaway. Because I felt bad. Apex is 80% off, ending tomorrow. Tradify is actually 35%. So I'm thinking about getting some Tradify straight to funded accounts, 50Ks, maybe 2, and try to get them to a payout because there's no safety now in Tradify. Hopefully Trade Syncer could work well enough. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much. I think Fidias is still 90% off. But I'm good with these 2 accounts that I have. I'm going to try to get them to a payout. And with the live account, you know, once I have the live account with Fidias again, then I could just do the opening range trade. and get a payout every week. How much is the expenses this year? I don't know. I'm roughly estimating 10%. Around 10%, maybe 15%. I don't know. I don't keep track. I literally did all my expenses 3 days before I did taxes this year for last year. I don't care about my expenses because then it becomes a mental game. Oh, I got to make this, right? I got to make up for this. I'm green. That's all I know. And the reason why my expenses are higher than average, my average, is because of March. March was a horrible month. I only had $1,000 payout in March, and I spent probably $5,000 or $6,000 on the accounts. Versus in January, I didn't spend any money on accounts for the most part. February, I did spend some, but I got $22,000 in payouts. April, I did spend some, but I got like $17,000 in payouts. And then May, I'm not spending that much. Most of these accounts are from April. However, like take profit accounts, for example, Phidias, I am spending some money. So I don't know exactly how much, but I'm getting payouts. So Patrick Cash? No, no one's making Patrick Cash. Patrick is making crazy cash in Iceland. Is he still there? Is Nutty live streaming? Go say hello to Nutty if he's still live streaming. Let's see. No, he ended already. See, that's what I gotta do. Nutty's a smart guy. He starts the stream early, 9:30, ends at 11:30, and he moves on with his day. I don't think he had a good day today though. Not a bad day, but not a great day. How is Future Scalper doing? See, like with him, you can't tell. It looks like he always has a green day, but doesn't show the red account. So that's what I don't like. Like I can't. You can't tell if he's losing or winning, right? So that's the whole point. It's a marketing tactic, and also just not having to deal with trolls when he has a bad day, which also understand because But if I'm a casual watcher, then it's hard to see. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. He's not streaming tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'll be planting trees, so I'm not sure, depending on what time the trees get here, but I probably will not be streaming as well. But Wednesday and Thursday I will be. At least Wednesday for sure, because Wednesday's gonna rain. And then Thursday, depending if I finish the trees. All right, guys. I've been saying goodbye for the last half hour, so let me just go. It's already 12:30. Almost 1. Oh my God. All right, guys. Later. Maybe I'll take a video of the yard work. That'd be pretty cool. I should just put a strap like for my phone. I have a magnet and just live stream. All right, guys. Later. Love you.